What's up, A family? Common Sense Investor coming at you with another video. Thank y'all for watching the negotiation video. I'm going to keep talking about that since that's where I think we're at in the fractal pattern and how it's going to work. I made reference to we'd be on one side of the table, they'd be on the other side of the table, they would be negotiating prices. There's some people that don't believe that. Some people said they're not going to accept a price. Some people saying that the DD that I'm presenting is from Lou, when everybody knows Lou's never opened a fucking chart and showed y'all anything from a chart. He gets his information from people that he talks to, and he comes back and shares it with us. I'm going to get out ahead of Lou. I'm going to tell you what's coming up that Lou's going to be talking about pretty soon. That's my coffee pot. I'm going to tell you what Lou's fixing to be talking about. He'll be making a video pretty soon. He's going to be telling everybody that he has heard they're offering X amount for shares. Then the halt's going to happen and you're going to be offered that. But first, Lou's going to come with a video and he's going to tell y'all that they are offering X per share. And then he's going to explain why you should take it, or if you should take it, and things like that. That video from Lou's coming up. Let me explain how I can tell you that. After I made my comments concerning the sides of the table, one person wanted to know who's going to be the negotiator. Who's going to be negotiating for retail investors? And I got to thinking about it. I said, I hadn't thought about that. Who was going to be the negotiator? Even though I knew the person's role, I never thought of him as a negotiator. I'm going to tell you who it was going to be. I'm going to tell you who it was this far from being. The negotiator for retail investment was about to be Al from Boston. Al come out of nowhere. He starts spitting $1 million price targets, $1 million price targets. His following quickly grew. You gotta understand, his following quickly grew from greedy motherfuckers who believed or wanted to believe that it's gonna hit $1 million. Don't get me wrong. At first, he had me convinced because he had good DD that was teaching us what was going to happen during the squeeze, and then he got off on his $1 million price target. But he was going to be the negotiator. If they would have asked right now, prior to the scandal, who do y'all want to negotiate for you? A majority of the people would have said Al from Boston. Why? Because Al from Boston had a high price target. He would have went in, and he would have got the best for retail investors. And then he would have came back, he would have done his YouTube, and he would have communicated to the people what was going on. And those that wanted to get on that train would have got on that train, and the rest of them, well, they'll be dealt with after the negotiation. But Al from Boston's gone. The negotiator that somebody was putting in place got caught up in a scandal, so he's no longer that individual. And you have to look and say, well, who else? Because it has to be somebody from the community. That's what I believe, because the community's going to trust a particular person. Do you trust Gary Gensler to be a negotiator for you? Do you trust Adam Aaron to be a negotiator for you? Do you trust Trey Trays to be a negotiator for you? It's not Trey. Even though Trey has 400,000 subscribers, simply being, they did not unsubscribe when they walked out his fucking front door after the shit he pulled. And everybody can see that there's a difference in Trey now. So not as many people trust Trey as they used to. So it's not Trey. It's not that course. It's not me. It's going to be the person. Kind of sound like Jesus, huh? It's going to be the person that dips their hand into the bowl with me. Well, it's going to be the person that comes to YouTube and tells you they have heard that there's a certain price that they're willing to negotiate and settle for, and we can get out of this play. That video's coming from Lou, because I believe Lou's been prepped this whole time to be the negotiator for us. That is why he gets insider information and comes back and talks to us. Do you not realize some of the things that Lou have said would have gotten him in so much fucking trouble? It's ridiculous. But nobody's ever said anything to him. His channel's not taken down and stuff. Why? Because he's playing a role here, people. That's my belief. I don't have to like you. I don't have to agree with you. I can like you and I can agree with you 100%. It doesn't matter. But it has to be somebody that we can trust to go get the best price for us. That's what's about to happen with AMC. And people, I hear y'all. Oh no, I'm holding to this. Y'all are not considering the fact that you got 20 billion shares. Remember them numbers I put up in 2 videos ago? Imagine that 3 and 4 and 5 times over. You got AMC. How many synthetic shares are in GameStop? How many synthetic shares are in Prog or Clove or Sundial and things like this? All these chickens have to come home to roost now. So you can get your head out of the AMC play. It's bigger than that. And they're going to be sending somebody, and I believe it's going to be Lou, to come to us and tell us that he's heard a price that they're willing to pay, and that for those that are willing to take it, they will open the door and let you take it. Coming up real fucking soon. Now, to address one more thing before I go. People are asking, well, I thought you said it was going to run up to 720. That right now I'm saying 200, 300. I say 300 before the halts come and the negotiation starts. After that, that price is going to be set, and it's going to be set at around 700, but it can rip higher because the pattern's been interrupted. Whatever walks away from the negotiations is going to be the price of AMC at that point. Then the bottom's going to fall out. It's just the way it is. And this play will be over with. GME will be over with. Clove will be over with. Let's hope Sundial's not, but I'm kind of leery about Sundial. I got a position with them, but I'm not trusting Sundial quite yet. Sundial might be a way that they try to get some of this money back. I love y'all. I just bring y'all the truth, and I bring it with common sense and reasoning. Now, people, I remember I said this same thing before about a month ago, and people were like, you can't believe that they would want a YouTuber. And yeah, because Lou has the confidence of the people. I'll say it like that. So he's fixing to do a video. So I'm out ahead of Lou. And I'm telling y'all that's fixing to happen. I love y'all, and see y'all in the next video.